Hello and welcome to another video from Sudoku Solves. I just tried, well, just tried to do a puzzle and I didn't finish it because I just couldn't find the answer, but it was a more difficult puzzle, but I didn't like the way the video looked. So I decided to record a different one. Um, I'm gonna take it a bit easier with a 1 star than I usually do. I do like to challenge myself, but um, I have no experience with sums and modular lines, so maybe this will, be beneficial to me, and I do think it will. Um, Seeing sums a number outside the grid, sum of the first n digits in that row or column, where n is the digit and so close to the given value. So how do we make 33? The only way is with an 8. Because, right, if we want to make it with 7 digits, we only reach let's see, 1, 2, 6, 12, 21, 28. Yeah. Well, no, at maximum, we have to think about maximum. If we will make it with 7 cells, that's 15, 24, 30, 35, 39, 42. If we make it with 7 cells. So it has to be 8 cells. It cannot be 9 cells because then it would be 45 because a whole column adds to 45. So that's an 8 and that's a 2. Now we can work with a modular logic because this one, so that's another modulo modulo 2, orange, 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 and then orange. And all of these are 2, 5, and 8. And that's not 8. um, okay, let's see. Well, okay, so we know this one as well because 1 cell, that is just a 1, because the only way to count 1 is 1, and the only number next to 2 is that. So we can color these in. This is the same as orange, because the 2 and the 8 are of the same modulo. So we're going to color those and call orange and make them 2, 5, and 8. With that not being a 2, that not being a 2. Oh, that not being a 2, that not being a 2. Um, okay. And this 141 is part of 147. Let's see. So that's that one. Oh, the one before all of them. The one before. Okay. I will make that blue and call 1, 4, and 7. And then that's not 1. And that's it. And then these are, let's choose a third color, green. And that's 3, 6, or 9. And which one it is, we don't know yet. But we have colors in the grid, and I like coloring. So let's see, right? Because that now cannot be a 2. One of these is a 2. That doesn't say much. That's a 5 or an 8. Okay, no. Um, no, okay. That's kind of what we can do um, with the bottom line, I think. So now let's think about this. Could this ever be a 9? No, because then it would just be 45. Could it ever be 3? We have 3 cells, so these 3 counting to 3, so these would have to be 15. That would make that a 7, and that an 8, and that's not possible. So that's not a 3, that's a 6. 6 cells counting to 18 is quite difficult, isn't it? 6, 12, 21. I made a mistake, didn't I? The first n digit in that row, where n is a digit in the cell close to the given value. Could that be a 3? Then these would have to add up to 15. 7 and 8, and that cannot be an 8. Or did I just do this coloring wrong? I did. Okay. I just did the coloring wrong. Okay, I'm very somewhat pleased about that, but mistakes happen. It's just being able to recognize them. So that is possible. Yeah, okay. Just checking the rest. Yes, and I did the rest correct. So that is the 3 because it cannot be a 6 because the 6 would also be too high. Oh, sorry, that's a 3, and then we have the 7 and the 8. And the 8 goes next to a 9 because cannot be next to 7, and 9 is green. I'm gonna do the coloring all the way through, I think. That's a 5, and that's a 4, and that's blue. Nice. Okay. So we have some stuff. Making that a 2-5 pair makes that an 8. Interesting. Okay. Um, Now what else? I think we just have to use the x sums clue because these are going to be if this is 8, right? It's the 8 cells counting to 39. Then the remainder is a 6. So that's 6, and that's the green numbers. But we're gonna color them all immediately. Green, and then oh, I missed some because I keep not paying enough attention to the specific puzzle, and I'm gonna color these blue as well. And then these blue ones go with 1, 4, and 7, and then these ones go with 3, 6, and 9. And I missed some of the colors still, right? Because blue and blue, yeah, and 1, 4, 7. Now the pencil marks, um, this gonna be 3, could still be 9. Oh, wait, and that's blue as well. 1, 4, 7. Now I colored every cell of the line, yeah. Then these have to be consecutive, but that doesn't say anything yet. This can never be blue. Well, okay, no, let's just keep doing pencil marks, and then we'll look at this clue because I think that's the next part of it. Because if that's 7, then these have to sum to 11. That couldn't be 4. You couldn't make 34 in 4 cells, and it could never be 1, so it's a 7. We already know that. So that's not a 7, that's not a 7. And then we make 34 in 7 cells, so these two have to be 11. So that's an 8 or a 9. It cannot be an 8, so oh, wait. 8, no, a 9 or a 6, sorry. A 9 or a 6, summing to 11. So whatever it is, it's green. Um, yeah, and then these two have to add up to 11. That's just using that logic. Okay, so what now? I did all the greens in here. This can never be blue, but it's green or orange. That cannot be 6. I heard my stomach rumbling because I'm hungry. Um, let's see. Let's see. Well, on a white dot, they can never be part of the same modulo, but that's kind of sort of self-explanatory, I think. Because, right, consecutive digits change the modulo because, you add 1 and that's not divisible by 3. Uh, but let's see, right, because we used practically all of the axioms clues. That's not 8. So, where else? We did all of this. Is it then just normal Sudoku? What's hard to put somewhere? Hmm. Interesting. I thought it would just, collapse now, but it doesn't. Um, this is not an 8. But that's all kind of, small picks here and there, but not nothing coherent yet. Down here, what am I? I'm missing. Well, okay, so that's orange. That's all the oranges here. So that means that's a 5. That means that's a 2. That means that's not a 5. Still just small little things, I guess. There's 2 oranges down here. There's 2 oranges down here, but that still, I feel like that's kind of a void point, right? Because, of course, that doesn't give me more digits in the puzzle. If that's 2, that's 5. Where, where is the next logical step? I feel like it has to be this summing to 11, right? Because if that's okay, that can never be 7. That's something, I guess. Um, because it has to be consecutive. So 7 goes here or here, but that isn't even in the same box. I'm just not seeing it. Let's keep looking. Um, oh wow. Okay, that's a 1. Uh, does that do anything for me? It means I need a 7, and the 7 can only go here now. That means that's the other green, making that a 3 or a 6. So that means I have all the greens here now, and then this or this is a 9. That could never be a 9 because that's not consecutive with any of these numbers, and that couldn't be a 1. So that's a 3-6 pair, giving me a oh, giving me a 9, giving me a 6, giving me a 3, giving me 9. Is that it? Is this is this it? Um, but it is, however, it is a small win. These now only contain numbers that could be consecutive. That's not a 7. Where else? 3, 6. So the 9. Well, could this be? Yeah, it could be 3, 6, 9, I guess, and that could be another blue. Um, no, 6 and 9 couldn't go in here, but that could be a 3 and that could be a 6, 9 pair. Um, and then this could be a 9. Okay, no, it couldn't be a 9. Okay, so where does 9 go in this row? It goes here. So that's another 3, 6 pair, with this being green as well, meaning that is blue and it's 1 or 4. It couldn't be 1, so it's 4. That's 1. Now the coloring, now the coloring is paying off. Um, then I'm missing here. Oh wait, let's just see what I'm missing here. That's another blue, blue, 1 or 4. It couldn't be a 1, so it's a 4, and that's a 1. Then these are, one of them is orange, and there's already all the oranges in here, so that's orange, and then it's 5 or 8. And then I'm missing a 9, and the 9 goes there, and it's green. Um, more and more is falling into place. This is a green and a blue, but we don't know which way. Well, okay, so we knew there. Oh, but there could be 3 oranges down here. That's irrelevant. Never mind. Um, let's see. 258. Come on. These are all. They all contain consecutive digits, so that's not what we are looking at. Just want to move my legs, but I created too little leg space for myself. Um, okay, let's go. Um, I want to do more setting on the channel. I think that's a relevant point to talk about while I keep staring at the grid, looking at the little wins. Um, I haven't uploaded anything about setting yet. I'm kind of also. I wouldn't say okay. Wait, this cannot be green, but I need another green here, so that's this one, 3, 6. Then that means that that's blue. Sorry for my stuttering. I don't normally stutter, so I don't know where that came from. One of these is 9. Um, Now, I'm missing a blue and an orange. Yeah, okay, and this is a blue and one orange. So one of these is blue and the other is green, and we already kind of knew. Um, okay. Uh, no, the A can still be down here. Let's keep seeing what I'm trying to see. Um, but yeah, no, I wouldn't say I'm scared to show my process or something, but it does it's somewhat intimidating, right? Because first off, you don't think anyone's going to see it, but it's the internet. Probably someone will, and probably someone who knows stuff about it. And I like to think that I know stuff about it, but I'm fairly sure that okay, so there cannot be a 3 here. So there's a 3 in one of these. That means that that's a 6. And then that's a 9. And then that's a 3. Okay, that's something. Um but yeah, you like to think you kind of know things about it. Oh wait, these see all the green numbers and all the blue numbers, so it's orange. 2, 5, or 8. Huh. I did not expect to find that, basically. Um, but yeah, no, I do want to share that part of my thinking and stuff. Um, I I think I just should, but I'm still working on an idea that I have, and I want to, you know, think about the general concept that I want to use first, and then start making the videos. And I'm not totally satisfied yet with the part I have. I usually write a Word document about the puzzles I make, and this one is nearly empty still, just because I'm not seeing. Oh wait, we knew the 11, so that's a 5. Um, and that's an 8. And that's a 2. Uh, Now we used all the exomes. Um, okay, yeah, we used all of them, so that's done. Now it's just these, but we still have to wait with seeing what color they are, I guess. Um, but yeah, no, I'm trying to come up with ideas. I can share the general idea, I guess. I want to make a two truths and a lie puzzle, which I don't know. When I first saw that concept, it felt I don't want to say childish, but because it isn't, right? It totally isn't. But I do really, because of the two truths and a lie type of game. Um, This one is never orange because it sees all 3 oranges, and it's not blue, so it's green because it sees the 3 greens and it sees the 3 different orange numbers. That's surprising, and it sees a 6 and a 9, so it's just a 3. Um, that's the type of stuff I'm looking at, by the way, because I feel like I'm being a bit far fetched with my reasoning. Um, no. Anyway, still, I'm looking at the option and everything. I want to use lines like ren bands, some lines, whisper lines, then crop keys and killer cages. Just kind of well-known rules, not anything fancy, um, and just have interesting ways to break those rules. I recently did a puzzle with ren bands and then X clues on the ren bands, and it was a 5 cell long Ranban with an X clue on it, and interestingly enough, that always contains a 4 and a 6. And that's I don't know, just that it's a minor deduction, but I found that so interesting. Um, and yeah, I wanted to use that as a puzzle. Um, that's not how I got the idea, by the way. I was working on it before, but when seeing that part of the puzzle, I know I'm gonna use that in it. I would have to look back at the creator of that original puzzle with the Renban. It was Renban Click, I think it was called the puzzle. Um, but yeah, coming back to this puzzle, while being on a tangent, I'm not. I'm just trying to find things. I found this. Oh wait, I can just fill in the last number, can't I? That's orange with a 2 or a 5. Um, now I need 6 in one of these, 6 in one of these, and then a what is it? Another blue, and then 2 oranges. So there can be at most. So one of these is orange, and it could be either one. Okay. Um, what else? Oh, this is a 5. Um, does that do anything? It doesn't do anything. Uh, okay. So these, I have this box basically filled. 2s. That's a 2 somewhere in there. There's a, okay. There's a 2 in one of these, 2 in one of these, 3. So the 2 has to go up here. That's a new number. Um, now I need blues and greens up here. Uh, I need a 3. Okay, no, I have that already. Um, this number can still go up here. No, it cannot because there cannot be an orange number in these two. So if this number are these the same? Okay, look, that's I don't know. Is that beyond the scope of this puzzle? I don't think it is. Um, let's just check it out, right? No, no. I want to look at something else. Numbers. Eights. Eights. No, I don't see anything with eights. Fours. No. I have all of these. Is there any way that I see all the blues? No, there's not. There's no column where you see all the blues. Um, 9. One of these is 9. One of these is 9. Threes. Why is it not falling into place? Well, I know I've only been doing it for like 23 minutes, but I feel like I should be seeing it now because, okay, so if this contains a green, it can still contain an orange or a blue, because then it would have to contain the 6 here, and then either the 7 here or the 5 here. If it contains an orange, well, that could oh, it could be 8. Never mind. I have to find stuff like this cell, right? Where I'm seeing, oh, there's 3. This one sees all the greens. It sees 2 and 5, so it's 8, 4, or 7. I don't like pencil marking that. One of these is 8. Um, then one of these is blue. One of these is then green. So these are orange and green. So no, wait. One of these is blue and green. So there's, oh, they're blue and green. So the only blue that could fit in here is 4. So this does contain. So this is a 4-9 pair, but most importantly, then this is a 7. that's a different way than I looked at it before. So maybe I can do something with that because now this is 8 and 1. Yeah, 8 and 1. Oh, we have the 1, so we can do the 1 and the 8. Okay, so there's just a different way to look at it than I did. Um, well, I'm still, that's things you find out while doing the puzzle. You have to look at pairs. What am I missing in this? I'm missing a green and a orange. So the green I'm missing is a 6, and the orange I'm missing, I don't know. I'm missing a blue and an orange, and the blue is a 7, and the orange is a 2. So that's a 2-7 pair, and that's not a 2. So that's not a 7. Oh, that's not a 7. We could have known that by this 7, but we just got the 7, so don't blame myself too much for it. Here I'm missing a orange. So this cannot be a 1, so the 1 is up here. Um, and the yeah, okay, so I don't know which blue I'm missing. Maybe that was a very individual case, but I'm still quite happy that I saw it instead of just not seeing it. Um, right. So what now? Um, if that's the 9, that's the 6. Hmm. So in this, do I have to? This could never be blue. It's hard to make. If it's orange, it's an 8, and if it's green, it's a 6. So this is a 6 or an 8. Hmm. Okay. That that is somewhat surprising, but I'm still fairly sure it's still. So that means it's blue or orange. It could never be green. Oh no, wait. It's green or orange, so it could never be blue. This could still be blue though. That is impractical. Oh no, it couldn't be. So one of these is blue. Well, we kind of already knew. So what is this then? It's either 6 or 2, 5, or 8. Yeah, okay, so irrelevant, I would say. 2 and 5 are down here, and 8 could also be down here. So that's not 8, so one of these is 8. Now we have this and this. One of these is 8. Um, could we do that trick with a different number? No. If that's 3, this is a 3-8 pair, but that's still not it. The finishing of this. Oh wait. I hope that was so obvious. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry if anyone saw that before me. But I hope that it doesn't just finish the puzzle, but I have a feeling that it will. Um, so that's either of these is a 1. Now I'm missing a 7 and a 3. So yeah, okay. It didn't crack everything open, but it does force a 1 here. It didn't crack everything open, but I think it's still something that I should have seen. Whatever. Th- that's part of puzzling, I think. You miss stuff. You don't miss stuff. If that's a 4, then that's a 5, which is possible. I don't see why it couldn't be. Um, let's see. It didn't finish the full puzzle though, which I'm kind of glad about because if it did, I would feel kind of sad, that it's just something so obvious that I've missed like that. Okay, 6. Now this is not a 6. We have all the greens. The last green we're missing is a 3, and it cannot be here. It cannot be here, so it's there. That's 3. That's 8. Okay, so after we did, you know, logical Sudoku, we kind of finished the puzzle. Um, Not yet, not yet, but we're getting close. Let's see. Oh, so all of these were orange. That's kind of, I don't know. Oh, wrong pencil mark. 2508. Uh, that's, I don't know, somewhat surprising to me. I like. Um, I would have expected a uh, to have to be doing more logics, which was what I was looking at, but I just couldn't find it. 6, 6, and 6. So this is a 4, 6 pair. If that's 6, then that's 7. Wait, let's just see. That couldn't be a 3, so it would be a 5. And then if it's a 6, that could be still a 7. Um, yeah, sure. Um, Now, what else? 4. One of these is a 4. What else? 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5 is in either one of these. And then 6 is also in either one of these. So this is a disambiguation because this would be a deadly pattern. If you see this in a normal Sudoku, you kind of, because it could still be 4, 4, 4, 6, 6, but it could also be the other way around and you would never be able to distinguish. But this dot does make us able to distinguish because now this is a 5, that's a 7, that's a 6, that's a 4, 6, 4. Then we have almost all of the sixes. 6, 3, that makes that a 2, 7, 3. The last 3 probably. No, 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 not yet. Not yet. But this is now a 9. Does that make us able to finish the puzzle? That makes this a 5, 8 pair, so that's 2. Is that all the 2s? No, that's a 5 now. 5, 5. Not 2. Not 2. This dot makes that an 8. That a 2. That a 5. That a 2. That an 8. So this was also part of disambiguation, I guess. I don't It did somewhat help us with earlier. No, it didn't, right? Because you don't know because of the modularity. It doesn't really add anything to the way the modular lines flow, I don't think. Sorry, I'm just want to finish up 7, 3, 3. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly go and finish the coloring because I always want to. Um, uh, I did enjoy the puzzle. I took a bit longer than I needed to, I think. Um, but still, it's part of the solving. Okay, that's the full grid. That's part of the solving, I think. Um, and thank you for watching. I hope to produce more and better content, but I'm still doing it for me and uploading my thought process, I think, does help me understand a bit more. I'm kind of sad that the earlier puzzle I didn't work out the way I wanted it to, but I'm happy this one did work out, even though I took a bit longer than I had planned. But it's, that happens. Thank you for watching. Uh, Really, really thank you for watching if you got this far. And I hope you have a great day. Thank you very much.